Hello, everyone. Recently, or actually not recently, but many times over the past few years, I had a lot of customers and friends in Second Life ask me what program I use to make animations with. And I use a program called Slat, SLAT. It's a program I think that was created by a Second Life resident, and I think currently it's being uh, advanced in by another coder, which I'm not. I particularly don't. Uh, it's not that I don't like the program. It's just that there's some odd things happening with the latest version that's out, and so I use an older version. It's slat SLAT underscore 1007 underscore beta BETA underscore 5B. That's the version that I use. I don't know if you can find it online, but if you want to use this version, um, you can email me or IM me in Second Life or on YouTube, and hopefully I can just send you the program. Uh, but it's the program I use because it's the easiest to use. It's the fastest program to use to make animations for Second Life, and it has a lot of great features that I like to use, that I think are nifty, and can I can do a lot with them. Um, you don't load a program really. I mean, you don't have a set like new. Uh, you have to actually load a program or load an animation you already have. Um, doesn't mean you can't make something from scratch, because there's all kinds of animations you can get for free online through Second Life, their default ones. But we're going to choose just any animation I have in my set here. But as you can see, all this box here, it, each each one of these dots is one frame in an animation. Okay, so right now I think I'm on the hips, but now I'm going to go to the arm. And as you see here, I can scroll through these each frame using the arrow keys, right and left arrow keys on my keyboard, and I can also hit R, which will play the animation at the animation speed that you have it set at. You can change animation speed by change frames per second, and right now it's set for 4. Um, there's also a lot of other, if you see here, I'm on the first frame, and the T frame is showing through in white. So these are ghosts. You go under visual aids, ghosts, on and off, and I have it set to show me the frame before the frame I'm looking at and the frame after. So this, I'll move this first frame here, or this second frame, so that you can see the ghost. So here the frame after it is in white, and the frame before it is in blue. So this helps a lot if you need to match up, different movements and stuff. If you need to get, that a certain object is going to be at a certain point, um, then you can set that point and then blend all the animation. As you can see here, it's easy to copy and paste with this. You're not really copying and pasting, you're just grabbing a frame, and you can move it anywhere in the set. So if I move this frame here, so now we have this frame at the frame 10 spot, and I could take this first frame and blend it all the way into the 10th frame by choosing frames. I have all these frames selected, So I'm choosing frame, blending, linear selected, all 3 axes, all selected parts. So I'm blending this animation or this pose from here to there. Now if I wanted to, I could just, let's say I just wanted to move the arm back. I didn't want to touch the rest of the animation, but I just wanted to move this arm back in place, or this one arm, upper arm piece. So then I have the upper arm selected, and then I select a point later, and then blend all 3 parts, all three axes on this one part. So now as I go back, you'll see, oh, wait, wrong part, on the shoulder. That's what I wanted to show you. So we go all 3 axes on the shoulder, and as you see, the arm moves back down because I just blended that shoulder and nothing else. But you can also, just copying and placing one of the frames where you want, you can also select a set of frames and move that. Select a set of frames and then move that, wherever you want. If you need to just move it a few spaces, or you want to copy a section of the animation into a later part of the whole animation. And along those lines, this program also has a feature that gives you a palette of poses. So it has this palette of different poses that I can cycle through using the N key and Shift N. So I've saved all these poses because I thought I might use them in some other animation I might want. So you can select any one of these poses, click an open area, and then select the frame you want to paste the pose, paste pose into first selected frame. So right there, that same pose from the pose palette is now in the animation, and I can blend the animation into that pose. And we also can do the same thing with clips, where you could save a section of animation to use later in a different animation. And I'll choose, let's choose something interesting like this walk. And I could paste this little clip, this little walk clip, right into the animation here. And it always puts the waist, the height at 0. So you always have to change that axis. So yeah. But yeah, lots of other cool features. Like I said, if for some reason you can't select, you can select a part by part and then select like right collar. If you couldn't get that simply by clicking on it, sometimes things can be a little bit glitchy. So you can just select right hand or something, for right from the parts. But I hope that just watching me use the program a little, talking about the different features, seeing me use them, some of you can get the hang of the program and start making your own. So I'll talk to you later.